What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Draft to Glory with no team of the season announced this week. It seems like I hate all of these formations. I'm not even going to lie. It seems like we're going to have a week of drafts, I guess. Basically, you know, the Draft to Glory. Come on, give me an icon. Ooh, I might take that pair. Don't put him at left forward, EA, man. Put him in at centre mid. He gets more chem at centre mid. Look. When you put him at left forward, 2 chem, he'll get 4 chem with links. If you put him at centre mid, he can get 6 chem, 7 chem with manager. I don't want to take up that left mid spot, but I want to take that Perisic card anyway. Yeah, so no team of the season. So it's probably going to be a draft-heavy week here this week, guys. So if you are enjoying the Draft of Glory and you want to see more, drop a thumbs up on the video, of course. And if you're not already, subscribe and click that bell so you get notified every time the video goes live. Oh my God. I know for some of you guys, this isn't big. I have Gareth Bale's 92 rated Team of the Year nominee card, and it is probably my most dominant card I've used this year outside of draft. Obviously, in draft, we've used some of the primer icons and Team of the Year Ronaldo, but outside of draft, it's been my most dominant card. I've never had the chance to use this card, and I think that this card might well be one of the best cards in the game. He has the insane jumping and heading, obviously the insane pace, his great agility, his great passing, shooting, and dribbling in general, and he is just absolutely a monster in the game this year. And then in at the right wing spot, Luis Figo can go in there. Why not? So there you go. Not a bad front three. I wouldn't mind using Perisic in the midfield, to be fair. He's got decent enough short passing and vision. He's nice and tall, which is good. 5-star, 4-star, medium work rates with really good stamina. He'd make a decent centre mid. Not like a world-class centre mid, but he'd make a decent centre mid. So hopefully we can get a Neymar or oh God, we can get someone to throw into that left mid spot, that left wing spot, and bring Perisic down. And this is where it all drops off for us again. No Syria cards. Just nothing that I really care about. This is Aguev card. Isn't terrible. I mean, I know I can't link him anywhere. Who do I even take? Let's take Santi Cazorla. No, let's take Vass. Just a little bit better, more well-rounded. Give me Vieira. Come on. There we go. Patrick Vieira in there. We needed him. We needed that link. We need to be able to like put this team together some way. And we needed a monster midfielder. And that's exactly what prime moments Vieira is. With those insane physicals. The pace is boosted now. His passing boosted as well. He is an utter machine. Are we going to get Team of the Year Marcelo? We're not. I wonder who's going to be here. Jordi Alba's okay. Alex Telles is okay as well. Alexandro obviously is okay as well. If we then got a Syria midfielder or Patrick Vieira, we could link those together. But I'm going to say Jordi Alba. Decent card. Very, very fast. Obviously, it's his UCL card. We could put Vass over the side now. And get another link to him, giving him a little chem boost. And then our first centre-back. I want to take this Skriniar or this Chiellini. Skriniar would work best if we bring Perisic into the midfield. He strong links him with the 2 icon links. Perisic would be on full chem. Skriniar would be on good chem, but we would need the right back. We would need Cancelo. If we took Chiellini and then also got Cancelo, yeah, Perisic would still get the link. So we'll take Chiellini there and we'll pop Chiellini into the right centre-back spot. And in the left centre-back spot, I'm going to take Laporte for 2 reasons. Number 1, he strong links to Patrick Vieira if I need that option. And number 2, he's not bad defensively. He's very good. He's a little slow, but his defending stats are very good. In goal, we are going for Lev Yashin. Very nice indeed. Good for the chem, good for the rating. And then at right back, can we get Cancelo? I'm going to take Hisage because I don't want that version of Cancelo. And so there you go. We get okay chem here. We kind of just need the right left wing and the right midfielders to finish off this team. In goal, doesn't matter anyway. We were never going to take Yashin out of goal, really. Now, if we can get a couple of good centre-backs, we can. We could take Sergio Ramos. Obviously, strong links to Gareth Bale. He does strong link to Gareth Bale, mind. He strong links to Jordi Alba. We could bring Vass back in, and that's that one done. So let's do that. We'll pop him in there, and then we'll swap Vass and Van Ginkel around, and we still need to replace Van Ginkel. Chiellini not quite on perfect chem. Obviously, Perisic on 7 chem, Gareth Bale on 7 chem. The perfect player for us here, realistically, would be Vinicius Junior's FFS card. That is kind of what I'd hope for. Kyle Walker is a good shout. Might take Kyle Walker because even though we've got Chiellini and Perisic, because of the icon links down that right-hand side, we could go Premier League down there. We could even take Trent Alexander-Arnold and go for Laporte and Trent there if we get a different Premier League midfielder, or put Perisic back up at left forward, or maybe start him on the bench and bring him on into that left forward role. I'm going to take Trent. Let's do that. Let's pop him in there. We were on 88 chemistry. Let's see what we changed to. Swap him around. Swap him around. That's still 88 chemistry. And if by doing that, that puts up to 94 chemistry there. So way better chemistry. Not necessarily a better team, but we've got still a lot of positions to fill in and a lot of players to come. And I'm going to take Neymar 94 cam. He will get subbed on for Van Ginkel or for Vass. Perisic will get dropped down into the midfield, and Neymar's going to go up into that left forward spot. And then our next pick is a dead pick. We could take Brozovic, though. Does Brozovic help us by putting him there? He does. It gets us one more chem point. That's not bad. That is not bad. Not that I really care to start him either. I want a better player to start. Ooh, Eden Hazard there. Strong links Van Ginkel. That's not bad. I keep saying that's not bad, don't I? Let's take Hazard. We could pop Hazard there. That loses us a lot of chem. That puts us up to 92 chem. 93 with Vass in there. Doesn't really help us for exactly what we need. It's because if I swap those guys around, does that put us more than... That puts us up to 94 chem. So that's better all around. It's just not ideal because the two fullbacks are just off chemistry. So if we could still get that right midfielder, not right midfielder, the right midfielder, the correct midfielder, could take Coutinho and swap it all back again. Let's do that. Let's swap it all back again. Let's put Coutinho into the team. Let's get Hazard out and we can sub on Hazard or Perisic. We'll pop those around. We'll swap those around. And that puts us on 100 chemistry. And then we, obviously Vass and Van Ginkel are definitely the bad players in the team now. We can bring on Neymar and Perisic into that midfield. I might even put Coutinho down into the midfield. He's a little small for it, doesn't really have the strength and such, but his passing so good that he would work as a midfielder anyway. So we've got 5 more spots now, guys, to see if we can improve the starting lineup of this team. The first pick is not good. We'll take Fraser. The second pick is not good. We'll take a Dan. The third pick, come on EA, man. What are you doing here? Silvers. 2 more picks to go. Give me something. Here we go. Come on. It's not really something, is it? I mean, I could take... I don't want that Son. I'd want a better version of Son. We'll take Felipe Anderson. He'll be another sub. If we do get Cancelo's better right-back card, I will go back to using Chiellini and put Perisic in the team as well. But this is the last pick now, and those reserves were woeful. Ooh, Forsberg, not bad. 99 shooting and passing, good dribbling, terrible stamina, but for a super sub, he would be fun to use in games where it's not super tight. And so it's only a 190. It might be a 191 if we put in a Dan over Fraser, but I don't want a Dan over Fraser, really. Actually, it doesn't even matter because the first subs are going to be Neymar and Perisic. And the second sub... Oh, actually, I might bring on Forsberg into that midfield. We'll bring on Perisic and Forsberg as those initial 2 subs. And then I'll have Neymar to come on for Coutinho later on in the game. It's a good draft. It's a good mix. It's a really nice hybrid draft. What do we need for chemistry? So we got Figo, Laporte, and Coutinho. So French manager boosts Laporte. Merrick there boosts no one. Semin boosts just Yashin. Depends who I want to boost, and I'm going to take a boost for Laporte there. We're going to pop him on 8 chemistry. It is a good draft. I will be honest, out of the 5 formations, I didn't like any of them. And this is my best of those 5. I haven't had good results with this formation in draft. I actually don't, I vividly remember not winning drafts with this formation. So I'm going to give it my best shot. We're going to get the subs on. It is a nice team. It's a fun, well-mixed team. And we have got what, in my opinion, is one of the best strikers or best players in FIFA this year in 93, Gareth Bale. Let's go and see what we can do, guys, and get into the gameplay. All right, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-2-2 squad, a really nice squad with 3 brilliant prime icon moments, 2 of the headliner cards, informs, and a Carnival Bellerin. But just generally speaking, a really well-balanced, well-rounded squad. And this opponent was really good, you know, like in draft. I think draft is the most casual mode in FIFA right now. Well, I kind of know draft is the most casual mode in FIFA right now. And so it's very unusual for me to come up against somebody in draft that's like a very high level of FIFA. But this guy was one of those people. We end up scoring the first goal of the game with Gareth Bale. 4 La Croquetas, the scoop, the volley, the goal. Puts me 1-0 up. Eventually we got 2-0 up after half-time kickoff as well. I scored off of, I think, his kickoff in the first half and my kickoff in the second half, and that was the difference in this game today. No other goals were scored. 2-0 was all it was. It was a scoop volley and an El Tornado cross, and that's why this game at the highest levels just isn't really fun to play nor to watch. But we do move on to the second round. We come up against another beast squad. Prime moments, Ronaldinho and Inzaghi. The Champions League, Gareth Bale, the Team of the Year, Varane. Other than that, just a brilliant squad outside of that. You know, his 2 fullbacks are probably his weakest spot. Also, Martinez in there is not necessarily fantastic. But things went well in this game. And again, Gareth Bale got the first goal of the game the last time around. And this time around again, not necessarily a scoop volley there. The ball popped up and I just used the right thumbstick to just tap it up one more time to get the leverage to have the good shot. We went 1-0 up just after half-time again. We come here with Figo, cuts it into Forsberg, who gets a great timed shot from the top of the box to slam that one home for 2-0. 2-0 soon became 3-0. Ball comes down the right-hand side here. I think he was waiting for the cross again because I'd already crossed so many times. So he moved his keeper off his line, and I just slotted that one home with Bale to make it 3-0. My opponent definitely made a fight back, but it wasn't enough. He got 1 goal here. I thought my defender should have probably had that loose ball, but he just runs straight past it. And then 3-1 was the final score for that game, sending us home on into the semi-final. Obviously, the semi-final in the last episode is where we lost after coming off 3 draft wins in a row, I believe. So, you know, today is very important for us to make sure we at least get to the final. We came up against a 4-3-3. It's a really nice squad, generally speaking. I don't know why he didn't start Willian left wing and Ronaldinho the other side. I think that would have been better for chemistry all around. And what was mostly interesting to me is that he didn't sub Punchin off the field until like the 60th minute. Like he literally stayed, used him and played with him. But as per game 1 and game 2, the first goal was once again scored by absolutely brilliant Gareth Bale. Big header there, the McGeady spin into a cross to the far post. Gareth Bale gets up and heads it. I then steal the ball off of his free kick in his own half off of an offside, I think it was. Neymar gets into the box. Another El Tornado. And this time Ivan Perisic is there to get his second goal of the tournament and pop us 2-0 up. And my opponent kind of collapsed a little bit here. I then score a third goal with Perisic. And, well, Perisic is third and the third in the game. And it's just, I don't know, like, if I concede that, I'm fuming. Like, his goalkeeper should just be catching that. I don't know how he's managed to fumble that into the back of the net. My opponent did make it 3-1. The ball into Marcelo, who shoots and scores off of the free kick. But straight off a kickoff, as we love to score the kickoff goals, he steps up just a little bit too much with his fullback, gives me a bit of space in for Neymar again. He doesn't stop the El Tornado again, and Gareth Bale is there again. And we end up popping that one into the back of the net and going 4-1 up just after he pulled it back. And we end up winning 4-1 with a rage quit in the semi-final. So a really nice win to send us into the final. And then talking about good players again, you know, the first round opponent was very, very good. And the guy in the final was also very, very good. And he came in, you'll see in a second, with a 3-5-2 team. Now, I know a lot of people are very favour the 3-5-2 this year. They think it's one of the stronger formations. I personally don't think it's a very good formation because of the crossing meta, especially when he has like Marcelo out there in that centre-back role. I know he has like decent enough jumping and heading because of his Team of the Year boost, but he's just not tall enough. And so I was always going to hopefully be able to take advantage of that and take advantage of the fact that he just couldn't really stop my crosses. And as per game 1 and game 2 and the semi-final, into the final. It is once again Gareth Bale hitting us in front with the first goal of the game. A beautiful little drag back on the top of the box. Slams that one home. It wasn't even a time finish. And we eventually got 2 goals up. Bale and Vieira, I think, playing a lovely little 1-2-1 there. It goes back to Bale, who gets in behind the running fake shot into the box, cuts it to Figo, who scores to make it 2-0. And that was all the goals for that game. Again, a brilliant opponent in round 1 and round 4. But we come away with a fantastic draft win here today after playing 2 top quality FIFA players. So I feel really good about that. But that is, guys, the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys. So a draft win again. I love this team. This team was a lot of fun to play with. I tell you what, I was really impressed with Forsberg. He scored some goals. He got in on the action. And I was really impressed with Perisic. He also scored some goals and got in on the action. Coutinho played some and not some. Neymar came on a fair few times. This is pretty much what the team looked like in general. Putting Bale at that right forward spot is just far too important for this game with the El Tornado, not the El Tornado, with El Tornado crosses and Balassi flick crosses. Having Neymar crossing it to Bale is so much more important than having Neymar crossing it to Figo. Figo's relatively tall at 5'11", but his jumping and heading is just really poor. With his high-low work rates, though, he's just way better suited to a striker position. Gareth Bale, I think, has high-medium, doesn't he? Yeah, high-medium, but because of that jumping, heading, height, he just dominates in the air, man. And even Perisic as well, with his 6'1", and very good jumping as well. I don't know what chem style he has on. What does it boost? So it doesn't boost his jumping. But yeah, very tall with good jumping. He scored a couple of El Tornado. Well, he scored off of a couple of El Tornado crosses. And that's pretty much what the team looked like in game. Game number 1 was really tough. He was a really good opponent. We only won 2-0. Game number 2 and 3 were a lot more comfortable. And then game number 4, that guy was brilliant. He was just a really strong player. He missed a couple of chances. I missed a couple of chances. The match stats were bang even. And on another day, I would have lost that game. But we got our win here today, guys. What do we get for our rewards? Yes! Come on! It's not the best rewards. It's not the 45k coins at the 100k pack. But that is really, really nice. A 15k pack, a 35k pack, and a 50k pack. 100,000 coins worth of rewards from today's draft. At last, we get some good rewards. Can we now also be rewarded and pack something? There's, I think, 7 new man of the matches in packs, although one of them's bronze. If we could pack some new guys as well. Right, Chambers is going to be selling. English players are still crazy expensive right now because of the SBC. And also Southampton players are also crazy expensive. So we'll hold on to everything else for the time being. Squad fitness, Maestro can go. And then Morales, I mean, we'll be lucky to get 500 coins for him right now. But that's a good start as well, guys. Getting the English player is very nice indeed. We then get a mega pack. It's interesting that EA put the rare players pack before the mega pack. What do we get out of this? No walkout. Can we get boards? No. Can we get an English player in here then, please? Oh, we get Rudiger. That's all right. It saves me having to pay for him for the Chelsea SBC once we go around the Premier League again. And we also get, another English player. Andros Townsend over 2k. We'll pop him up for 2.5k and try and get some coins back for him. No Southampton player here, though. And then we'll discard all of the trash. And we'll have to list up on our own time the other stuff. CDM to CM is quite nice. Centerforward to striker is quite nice as well. Gaeta and Ryan I'm going to keep for when I do the Premier League SBC again. Ibar Gwen can go. Ruben Pena can go. He's just packed way too many times. And Kevin Morales can also go. And that leaves us, guys, with our 50k pack. Now, regardless of what happens here, we'll make a lot of profit. Hopefully, we can get rewarded from our 50k pack, though. Can we get a walkout? No. At least give me boards, EA. Okay, finally. So we do get 1 ball player. Don't be an 83 goalkeeper. Dutch. Centre-back. The 3. Okay, nice. It's an 84 rated player. Very nice indeed. We'll hold on to him until there's an SBC that jumps the price of 84s up. They're, on a low point right now. Oh, 2 84s. Very nice. So the 3 and William Carvalho. Also, loads more League SBC cards that I didn't already have, which is very nice. He'll send up to... What's he selling for right now? 5k? I'll wait until they're 8, 9k. I'm not going to get rid of him just yet. And then Servi can go. So there you go, guys. We actually got amazing rewards today. Finally. We didn't pack anything good out of those rewards, but the rewards themselves are absolutely brilliant. This is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.